Hello my friends and welcome back to the Scott Ree Project. Now today's video is a clip of a TV programme that must be about 20 years old. Now like me, there are lots of you out there who are into home butchery, charcuterie, nose to tail eating, making your own sausages, making your own bacon. Now there are three main books which I stick by, which are absolutely fantastic. Now the first one is Fergus Henderson's Nose to Tail Eating, a brilliant book. But it's these next two I want to talk about, which will go into the little film I'm going to show you after. Now, when I mention the name Maynard Davies, to a lot of you, you may not know, but he is an absolute legend, a genius. He's an English guy. He wrote a couple of books. One was called The Last of the Traditional Bacon Curers. An absolutely amazing guy, and you can find nothing on YouTube or on the web really about him, just about his books. Now one of his books, Manual of a Traditional Bacon Curer, look, it matches my apron, how cool is that, is an absolutely amazing book. Now I've managed to find this clip, like I've said, from 20 years ago, where Maynard Davies is being interviewed. But the cool thing is, he is being interviewed by another legend, not the lady herself. Again, a fantastic book. A lot of you have got this book, the brilliant Jane Grigsons. He is being interviewed by her daughter, so it's a pretty cool clip. And like I said, there is nothing on the web with this guy. Really do try and source his books. They are brilliant. And if you're into your own bacon curing and sausages, you will find them, well, a lot of use. They're just amazing. So without further ado then, I'm going to show you this clip. I hope you enjoy it. It's only 3 minutes long, but it's beautiful. Roll VT, and I'll see you again sometime. Cheers.
It's not one of them. I get pretty sick of this kind of limp, clammy, soggy bacon vile, but it doesn't have to be like that. And behind me is the house of one Maynard Davies. Here in the heart of his native Shropshire, Maynard has dedicated his life to the production of home-cured bacon. Everything he makes is based on traditional recipes, which he has painstakingly collected over the years.
You've got a real love for bacon, really, haven't you? I mean, is that important, do you think?
Well, I'm very lucky, really, because the product I produce, like, we put a lot of love into it, and every pig we do is different. It's like everybody in this room here, everybody's different, you know, and every pig's a challenge.
One of the great things about these bacons is the smell. I'm getting such wonderful smells.
Yeah, they give you a good aroma.
So what is it I'm smelling?
In Cheshire, that's the honey. The Black Country, which comes from Dudley and the Black Country. In Stafford, you've got there, and then your county there. We produce about 29 different types.
We're in the curing room where the process of making bacon begins. And this is a piece of fresh pork, and Maynard, what are you rubbing into it?
This is an ingredient with salt and sugar, and this will preserve this and turn this into bacon.
With that commercial bacon, what is that kind of like white gunky stuff that comes out?
That's a chemical called polyphosphate, and that holds the water in. But there's none of that in there. That's a pure product.
So why is so much of the bacon that you buy, the commercially made bacon, so sort of soggy
Well, it's
and
done,
oozy?
It's done fast, and nothing ever done fast any good. So really,
Well, you can say that again.
so really, it's just the process of it. You see, it's like wine and cheese. It takes time to do, and it gets an aroma of its own and its own flavour, and that's what it does. It's time.
It will be a month before the bacon is ready to eat, and a further week for smoked bacon. This is Maynard's smokehouse, where smouldering oak chips give the bacon its special flavour.
This is amazing, isn't it? It's so beautiful. The colours are so lovely.
It's a natural colour because we use a natural wood, the oak. It's an English oak, and that's the colour. That's a mahogany colour, and that's how it should be.
It must have just looked exactly the same
100 years ago, this kiln is exactly as it was 100 years ago.
And what's the black on the wall?
Well, that's a continuation of smoking, what we smoke every week, and a continuation of the creosote to build up on the walls, and that gives the bacon a flavour. And the more that black you've got, the better the bacon it is, and it seals it, and it gives it an aroma off, and that's what makes it right. We do try to put a lot of love and affection and what have you into the product, and I think it shows a little bit.
And at last, the moment I've been waiting for, I've just clipped up some of Maynard's black country bacon and into a sandwich. There we go. No butter, because Maynard says no butter with really good bacon. And I'm prepared to believe it. Mmm. 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 This is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I think there's bacon fat running down my chin, but I don't care. It is so good. Mmm.